Okay, yeah, I know. I told you guys I'd be out of the suit soon. I will be, but I still need to double check some fashion tips. Yes, I look at fashion. Anyways, so there's this interesting thing that keeps popping up to the right of my screen on YouTube. It's, do you have a question for U.S. President Barack Obama? Record your video question in 20 seconds or less, and then submit it to youtube.com/askbarack. Oh, sorry, not Barack, sorry, Obama. I'm saying Barack Obama, Obama to come first. Whatever. Anyways, President Obama will answer your top voted questions in a special YouTube interview on January 27th. Oh, tomorrow. Deadline for submission is Wednesday, January 26th at midnight EST. So, I was thinking about sending a message to my beloved president about financial aid for students studying abroad. But I can't get my entire topic out within 20 seconds. That's not enough time. I mean, like, yeah, I can do my portion of a presentation within less than 3 minutes. This all information, I can say that in about 3 minutes, but I can't get this topic out within 20 seconds. I mean, there's kind of too much involved. So, no, it's never going to be seen because I'm not going to submit it because it's too long. They'll be like, oh, too long, disqualified. Sorry. I'm just going to pose this question anyways to anyone who's willing to listen. Okay, the thing about financial aid. I am actually a 4-year student studying in Japan. I'm not an exchange student. And most, like, financial aid programs are only for exchange students. Like, my country's like, you're going to another country. You're on your own, sucker. And so I'm like, oh. So, it's been kind of difficult because, like, my family, despite the common misconception that all Americans are rich, no, we are not. Like I just stated, we are not. Like, anyone in America applied for university or college and wanted a little bit of financial help, they would have filled out the FAFSA. I filled out the FAFSA also. But there's a catch. You can only use that money from the FAFSA to go to a university where your primary financial caretaker lives. And legally, my financial caretaker is my mom. But I haven't lived with her for 13 years. She lives in Little Rock, Arkansas. Hi, Mom, if you're watching this. And I've been living with my grandparents for 16 years in the suburbs of Chicago, Berwyn. So, that didn't help me. Even if I wanted to go, like, I did apply for universities and colleges in Chicago, and I was accepted. So I could have gone to those, but I wouldn't have been able to use any of the FAFSA money from it because I don't live with my mom. So that was a little disappointing. And then, for me to decide to go to an international university in Japan, Ritsumeikan Asia Paheo Baku. So Ritsumeikan Asia Pacific University. To get money from my government seemed to be kind of like out of the question. They're like, yeah, no. Well, it's not like I was totally just right away shut down by my government. It's not like some government official guy came to my door and went, knock, knock, knock. I go, hello, who said you have been denied? Stamp. No, that didn't happen. But, or anything to the equivalence of that illusion there. It's just the, like, scarcity of, scholarships or any sort of financial aid for a student to go abroad for all 4 of their university years is like, just, it, like I said, it's so scarce. It's just like, it drives me crazy. I mean, like, I do need some help, but it's like, I know this is like a selfish topic, but this topic actually came up for other people, and like, because I know a lot of people who they're getting financed by their government. I mean, like, a lot of money. Like, how much is, like, some people are getting financed, like, maybe this is the incorrect amount, but about 200,000 yen a month. 200,000 yen? That's a lot of money. That's like, that would save my life. You know, in dollars, that's approximately, let's see, $2,000. $2,000 a month. That my tuition fee is about $150,000 every. Let's see, the paid. Every like 6 months, so every half a year, and it actually might be more frequent than that. Anyways, that's a scarier thought, but to get that a month, and then like I could save that up and just save my life. I mean, that would be great. Anyways, but like, I was talking to a friend of mine. I was like, oh, I should write a letter to Obama and say, hey, I'm from Chicago. I'm studying abroad. Can you help me, please? And then my friend, who is Canadian and African, she said, oh, he should relate more to me. And I'm like, why? You're not American. She says, oh, but he's African. I'm like, half? And we ended up getting into this whole debate thing on which would be better, but it doesn't really matter, actually. But like, I'm trying to look into different things. My option is, actually, I'm not doing good in Japanese at all, but that's because I've never learned another language before, and I'm having to figure out right now how to learn another language at the same time, which is not really good if your livelihood kind of depends on it. I'm going to be going back to my country, America, and I'm going to try and take some classes within the like month and a half that I'm going to be there visiting, to help me understand why I'm having problems and find some good tips on getting better, because my hope is that if I lose my tuition reduction because of how bad I'm doing in Japanese now, my hope is that my Japanese skills, language skills, would have improved enough that I can get a job, and a good job, part-time job. I was going to say parto, or arubaito, which means part-time job, to be able to save the money I need to be able to pay the full tuition so that I can continue to be here, or else I'm going to have to leave Japan and go back to my country for lack of money. After being in Japan, as far as I've heard, you can apply for financial aid from the Japanese government, but I think that also weighs heavily on like what you have to offer for to the country, because if you're not doing well in the Japanese language, then they might be like, yeah, no, you're not going to be here long, so yeah. But my intentions, like, I know people who failed Japanese. Well, actually, most students fail Japanese in this school. Nobody tells you this. Most students fail. Okay, that's a whole different topic. I'm going to get on that later. I'm probably, after this, I'm just going to upload, be done. But yeah. So they're going to have to take it over, and then their livelihood in this university is very scarce. Many people have this scare and everything, and then they've somehow done something to improve their language situation in order to get a good job, or something in order to save them, and that's what my hopes are. But yeah, back to my government giving me money. Where do I look? We've been looking and looking. Is it possible? I don't know. I hope. Let's all hope.